Hey guys, Ty the RV guy here, and behind me is the all-new 2021 Rockwood Minilite 2104S. This is one of our most popular floor plans in our Minilite lines, and it brings you a Murphy bed, queen bed in the front that drops down into place. You'll have a nice kitchen across here, U-shaped dinette in the slide out, and a bathroom along the back. So first thing I want to get into right now is just the overall length and weight of this particular trailer. So from pin to bumper, you're looking roughly around that 22 feet and a half, and you're going to be looking at about 4,600 pounds dry. So this is going to be perfect if you have a half-ton truck or a large SUV for pulling it down the highway into your campsite. Now, the big thing that we love to talk about with Rockwood is the quality construction that you get out of this brand. Rockwood is one of the few that do a 6-sided vacuum bond construction, so that gives you a full aluminum frame throughout this coach with block foam insulation. Now follow me up to the front here, because there's a big important piece that we love to talk about with the new Minilites here on the construction. You have a full fiberglass cap here. Now what this is going to do is wrap up over the front of the trailer and protect the main roof seal from ever coming apart and allowing water inside your trailer, causing delamination. Other little things that you'll notice on the front, they include a power tongue jack for you, so it's going to make it very easy to hitch up to the trailer and unhitch when you're at the campsite. And you have two 30-pound propane tanks. Generally in a trailer of this size, you might even get a single 20-pounder or two 20 pounds, but again, Rockwood going the next level for you. They're going to give you two 30-pound tanks. Working our way back here, you're going to notice there's lots of storage compartments on this side. There's also plenty on the opposite that I will show you too, but as you look through the front compartment here, they have a little one here and a full pass-through which goes underneath the couch there through to the other side. Now, little touches that are really cool on the Rockwoods, all your storage doors here are actually assisted with magnets, so you don't have those little plastic clips that end up breaking off in the cold, and all the locks have been switched around to a Kia-like system. So the same lock that actually opens your deadbolt is going to open all your compartments now instead of the small key that every trailer owner has. As you can notice on the outside here, it's got a full power awning and it's an LED light strip too that is equipped underneath it. One of the really unique features that Rockwood just started doing in their new trailers is you can simply push a button to bring this awning out, or you can actually pair your cell phone to your trailer and you download the app and you can actually stretch the awning out. You can bring your slide out if you wanted to, or even turn the lights on inside your trailer. It's really, really cool. Now, as we work our way across the trailer, of course, you'll see you have this nice big entry door, and they give you even a couple little features here too. So you'll have what's called the screen shot here. This is an automatic closing screen door, so you never have to worry about the mosquitoes getting in your trailer because you left the door open. And they even give you a little blind inside the door there too, so you can completely block all the light out in here if you're wanting to sleep in after a long night out camping. They also do a full friction hinge on here. So if the wind really does pick up, it's going to hold your door into place. And if it really picks up, they even have a little plastic clip down here so you can lock it into place. Now, a really cool feature too on this door is you have the gas strut assisted MORryde steps. These are awesome because you can simply pick them up with one finger, and like you can see, the steps just go right up inside. So a lot of what you'll see on like older trailers out there or different models is they had those steps that were underneath here. They always get filled with gravel and rusting out, and they're very hard to use. Something like this, very simple to set up and put into place. It's actually fixed to the ground, so they give you adjustable legs on either side if you're on that uneven turf in your campsite. And of course a large grab handle to get inside there too. Now follow me this way. You'll have a outside TV bracket here with a couple plugins underneath it and your cable hookup. And I wanted to touch a little bit on the windows too, because they do look a little different from what you've probably seen on other trailers. These are a bonded frameless window. So what that gives you is the actual frame of the window has been bonded into the fiberglass. It's a bottom opening window with deep tint, so you can use this in the rain. Plus, you don't actually have this exposed seal around the edges, so it protects it from UV rays and having those seals crack and wear out over the years. While we're talking about construction on this trailer, I want to talk to you about the suspension system on here too. Rockwood does something very unique, and they actually give you what's called a Dexter rubber ride torsion axle system. This is a complete independent suspension system. When you compare it to a leaf spring suspension system, it's a solid axle which causes a lot of vibrations back into your trailer, and this system is actually going to help reduce that trailer sway factor and absorb those vibrations from passing into your trailer, essentially protecting your trailer over the years of use. And to top it all off, they also give you a Goodyear tire on here instead of just that standard trailer tire that you see on everything else. And they also have a tire pressure monitoring system here. This is really, really cool because it puts a computer system which talks Bluetooth to these tires inside of your truck, and it'll tell you the temperature and pressure of your tires real time going down the highway. It's a really cool feature for a trailer this small. Now, like you can see, another little touch, they also give you this little prep table here on this bar, which comes with the Suburban cast iron cooktop. Now, there's also a power cord, or not a power cord, sorry, a gas line that's included. You simply plug it into the bottom and you have a gas connect just underneath here, so this can run right off your main 30-pound tanks. You're not carrying those little green baubles around with you. As we work our way back to the trailer, I wanted to show you a couple features on the back side, and of course where the slide outside is too. One of the things I really like to talk about with Minilite is, for a trailer of 22 feet, this has the largest freshwater capacity out of anything in its category. So the Rockwood Minilite gives you a 58-gallon freshwater capacity. That's something that you see on large fifth wheels in our industry. So this is great if you're that dry camper that likes to go out into the bush. You're going to have enough water for the whole weekend or even the week that you're out there. One of the things too, while we're talking about the water tanks, this has a full enclosed underbelly with 12-volt heat pads on all of the tanks, and they've even put radiant insulation into the floor. So what that's going to allow you to do is you can go out into the early spring or even to the late fall and not be worried about having those tanks freeze up on you. It just extends your camping season that much longer. Now, like you can see here, you have a great ladder for getting up on top of the roof, so you can check out the roof seals over the years and make sure everything's top notch. And then just beside that, you'll have a place to actually plug in a backup camera, which we carry here at our parts department, and our parts manager Denise will actually help you out with that. So just underneath here, you'll have a hot and cold outside shower. This works really great, you know, if you're have any pets with you and you need to hose them off, or the kids are at the beach that day and you got to get the sand off them, or if you just want to surprise the neighbors in the morning too. Just underneath here, you'll have a 2-inch receiver. This is awesome for if you need to put a bike rack on here, or even just an additional storage rack for, say, maybe a generator, firewood and things like that. Carries up to 300 pounds on that hitch, and it's perfect. It comes right from the factory. You don't have to worry about getting one installed. Follow me around this way. Of course, you have your hot water tank here, and this is going to be where your power cord is, along with your full docking station. So this docking station is really, really cool. It gives you your fresh water connection there. It also gives you your black tank flush in the top, and in the far right corner, you'll have a quick antifreeze inlet. Now, for those who are not familiar with what a black tank flush is, this is something that you can simply hook a garden hose up, and it's going to completely soak out the inside of your sewer tank, and it keeps those dipsticks in there clean, so you're getting an accurate reading. Plus, when you go to flush the toilet, you're not getting that breath of fresh air. Now, right beside it, like I mentioned, the antifreeze hookup. This is a great feature because you can simply set the jug of antifreeze down when it's winterizing time, hook that up to this system, and flush out your lines after you've, of course, turned the valves. And we'll help you with that here too, and we'll show you how it all works. Now, like I was mentioning before, with Rockwood and going into their construction on the aluminum framing, one of the things you'll see throughout the industry while you're looking at trailers like this is if you come up to the slide out, you can push on the wall and it gives you kind of that flexy, poppy feel. That's not something you necessarily want to see in a trailer, and the nice thing with Rockwood, it's a solid wall throughout. So they do that on all their exterior walls, all their slide out walls, and even into the rear slide out wall. Now follow me over this way because there is a lot of extra storage on the back of this slide out here. For an example, this stretches right underneath that big U-shaped dinette, and one of the things I show everybody when you're looking at a Minilite is you'll actually notice there's some aluminum framing in here. Rockwood is one of the only brands in the industry that will actually go into detail on aluminum framing for their interior of the coach too. So this keeps it just that much lighter, that much stronger, so it's built to last. On this far side, this is a nice tall compartment. Most manufacturers would say, let's not put something here, but with Rockwood, they're going that one extra step for you. So they're actually going to utilize this space, and it works great for, say, maybe golf bags or anything like that, tall camp chairs, you name it. Following around the front now, let's have a look at the inside. and we'll talk about some of the really cool features in there. So as you make your way inside the Rockwood Minilite here, first thing that you'll notice is you come in and it's a great big open space. So in a 22-foot trailer to have this much space in here, it's all dedicated to that slide and this Murphy bed. This is really cool because it allows you now with this Murphy bed to have a full walk-around queen bed, a U-shaped dinette, and a couch all in 22 feet. So you have tons of space in here. Now let's show you how this Murphy bed works. It's very simple. There's a couple of cool features with this couch too, which we'll show you after we get it set up. But simple as this, you lift up on the couch. It's going to fold the couch flat, and then we simply just grab the handle here and the mattress is going to come down into place. Now the big thing that we talk about here with a Rockwood Murphy bed is when you start comparing it to others in the industry, you're going to see what's called a split mattress, or there's actually no bed frame, so it just sits on that that couch, eventually damaging your couch, and it's a very uncomfortable sleep because it's bouncy. But Rockwood actually gives you a full in bed frame. They give you a full solid queen mattress, and to top it all off, it's a heated mattress too. So they've covered every component here. Packing it away is super simple also. You just release the lock, lift up on the mattress, and it goes right back into place. When you're with the couch now, it's again a very simple thing. You lift it up here, and like you can see, you can access that pass-through storage compartment from inside the trailer now too. And then it's a simple close. Now, once we have this couch set up into place, this is a really cool feature. It's actually got a reclining feature, so you can simply hit that button. These legs are gonna pop out for you, nice and simple, and away you go. Now, as you look around this bedroom area too, you notice there's actually lots of closet space on either side. These are both hanging wardrobes, and you'll have some drawers underneath it there. And they also give you a 12-volt charging station right beside the bed. This works great if you're not hooked up to power, because you still have a place to maybe charge those phones, tablets, or if you even have a CPAP machine, you can run it right off of the batteries on the trailer. Now, as we work our way over into the sitting area, what you're gonna have is, again, that U-shaped dinette, but little touches again here. You'll have all that overhead cabinetry, which sometimes you don't see throughout the other brands there. You have drawers on either side here. Lots of times it's either nothing, or they just put a small cabinet there and you have to lift up the cushions. This is fully accessible. And then of course, right beside it, another big pantry. So, hanging bar on the top. It's all adjustable shelving in here, so you can really make it your own kind of storage. And the one thing I touch with every client inside of Rockwood here is just the craftsmanship. So this is actually a solid wood door. It's not that cheap paperboard kind of stuff that always starts coming apart. It doesn't go like, you know, like slamming and like vibrating when you open it up. And it's even got hidden hinges on the inside here too, just like you might have at home. Other little touches too, like you'll see with the cabinets, they have all solid wood drawer fronts. It's all ball bearing extension drawer glides. For example, if you look here, you can simply open it like that, and it's all plywood on the interior here. So you can see it's high quality craftsmanship that goes into a Rockwood. The fit and finish is second to none. While we're here looking at the kitchen, you'll have a solid surface countertop. So again, it's not that plastic membrane or a cheaper T-mold. They give you a little countertop extension here, and you'll have a recessed sink here, and it's a stainless sink and it's a split sink. So, and of course with a high faucet. Right beside that now, you're gonna have a 22-inch oven, and of course a 3-burner cooktop. And they put those nice little lights in there too to really clean the look up inside this trailer. So this is gonna be perfect. The 22-inch oven is one of the largest that you can actually get inside of a trailer. So we love to talk about it. And they even like the little touches, like the knife block up in the top there. You'll notice all the blinds in here too. They're all a pleated nightshade, so you can kind of see when you start putting all these little things together, Rockwood really gives you a ton of value. One of the things also that we love to talk about is the air conditioning inside this coach. This has a 13,500 BTU air conditioner. So essentially it's also ducted too. So in a small trailer like this, generally you just see a single like low hanging unit. This is a low profile full ducted unit. You're gonna have awesome air conditioning in here. Same thing with the heat. It's fully ducted and it's actually a 35,000 BTU furnace. That's the same size as you'll see in some of our larger fifth wheels. So you're capable of cooling this trailer down immensely and heating it up in that cooler weather. Now, I just want to turn you around and show you the fridge here before we check out the bathroom. One of the really cool things that Rockwood also gives you, instead of that standard 6 cubic foot fridge in a trailer this size, they bump it up to an 8. So you have tons of fridge space in here. It's, again, like I mentioned, gas electric, so you can run this either when the trailer's plugged in or off of propane. And it's got a nice big freezer right up above there too. And right beside it, another pantry. So again, the amount of storage that you get out of this small trailer is absolutely incredible. This is all adjustable shelving again in there with a hanging bar. And then even down underneath it, they give you a little access port to a couple cool little features. So for an example, this trailer has a water purification system built into it with an interchangeable filter. Not something you see in a whole lot of trailers of this size. Now, let's check out the bathroom. So when you walk into the Rockwood bathroom here, you're always going to see a 3-piece setup. So you'll have a sink, you're going to have a shower, which is a nice corner glass shower, and of course a foot flush toilet. And they even give you more storage again. I can't stress enough the amount of storage in this small little trailer. One of the cool features now that you're looking inside the shower there is this has a shower miser system. So that little stainless steel valve that you're seeing is actually a circulating valve that circulates the water back into the hot water tank, which allows you to save water while you're heating up that hot water tank. It's a great feature. Like you can see that nice big cabinet there for all your linens, and just above that you'll have a max air fan, and that's a 12-volt fan, so it really helps cool down this trailer, especially if you don't have the opportunity to turn the air conditioner on. Now that pretty much wraps up the 2104 here. There's maybe some stuff that I missed, but don't be afraid to give us a call and ask, or even come in and see it here. Make sure you definitely give us a call and ask about the new pricing that we have on here for our virtual RV show. Once again, I'm Ty the RV guy with Rangeland RV. Thanks again for watching. Happy camping.